Are Magic the Gathering ambassadors the worst thing to happen for Magic the Gathering? In my opinion, yes. In fact, it goes Magic the Gathering ambassadors and then universes beyond sets like Spider-Man. I literally think that actually ambassadors are the worst thing to happen to Magic. And here is why. It's not just to hate on the program itself, it's what the program has done. And if you like content like this, hit the like and follow button, comment down below your thoughts, because I'm not going to just sit here and direct at certain creators. It's literally the whole program. So anybody who's an ambassador, I don't like you. I block you because it prevents me from FOMO. It prevents me from irritation. So you're all gone, and I don't have to see any of that, and I can focus on affordable Magic, fun Magic, all of that. And here is why I feel that Magic the Gathering ambassadors truly have hurt Magic, and why it's a very toxic thing to do. Yes, they defend themselves all the time. So obviously there's a problem. If you have to get on a platform and defend this program, obviously a problem. To give you an idea what the ambassador program is, they're typically going to send ambassadors two play booster boxes. They're going to send them a collector booster box. They're going to send them one of the big promo kits. They're going to send them commander decks if they have at least one of each. And they're going to be required to do a lot of content on this. All the content is geared towards sales, though. That's what it essentially is. So it's a lot of pack openings, and they're going to do content regardless. The unfortunate thing, though, is that everybody does the same content, so it gets very redundant. But the psychology behind it is it fills up your For You pages. It fills up your content feeds of the same stuff being open. Just gets into your brain that you have to buy this. That's where it's so toxic, because it's all the same content. I've never seen a Magic the Gathering ambassador go, hey, here's Spider-Man. This thing is for shit. Like, skip this set. This wasn't worth it. Let me show you what I got. Here's why I don't like the set. Here's what, if you're a Spider-Man fan, buy the set. If you don't like this mechanic, don't buy this. But it's always positive. So there's never a good and a bad with it. So you're being sold, if that makes sense. The thing is that they hype it up and they make Magic the Gathering now unaffordable. People who, a lot of these ambassadors, they probably couldn't afford to go out and buy a collector booster box for what they actually amped the prices up to. This was amped up when this came out, Spider-Man, by ambassadors to like over $200 a box. You can buy one of these boxes now for like $110 a box. That's how much they've ruined Magic the Gathering. They've amped up pre-release prices so hard by so much FOMO out there, so much you got to get in the set, and then you're left afterwards with a very empty feeling. This is where their hate is coming from. It's not the fact that, yeah, you get a free product. You don't own that, but you also, it shows a very big sense of entitlement. It shows like, just watching you open up cards that you don't enjoy is not fun. Like, I do box openings, and I literally will spend the whole day on one box. I'll spend actually days on a box, because I'm going to go through each card. I'm going to sort them out. I'm going to put a bunch of cards in sleeves, figure what decks I want to maybe put in cards. Like, it's a process for me. I really love Magic. But just to see people, we didn't get anything this one next, it doesn't do it for me. And so, to say that you're spending a lot of time on the content, you don't. They really don't, because it's all generally the same. Yeah, you do have to send some of this content in for approval for Magic the Gathering, because they want it all to be positive. So as ambassadors, you're not ambassadors for Magic the Gathering, you're salesmen for Magic the Gathering. If they said they were Magic the Gathering sales force, totally makes sense. Ambassadors kind of make sense, because what doesn't the ambassador, like, they kind of like between, they don't stand up for the community, so there is no ambassadorship there. They stand up for Wizards of the Coast, and they protect Wizards of the Coast when they're not in the room. And that is the one thing that I think that how ambassadors have truly hurt Magic the Gathering is they have started the jacking up of prices, and they have created the FOMO, and they have hurt it for a lot of people out there that are just average people like myself who just want to play Magic and just want to have fun. And unfortunately, it's you'll probably never see this program go away, because they need it now. This is mandatory. If you take the ambassador program away, you're going to start getting the reality of the crap product that they're putting out. And that they can't have. They have to have the biggest creators on the biggest platforms constantly saying how wonderful the product is, because if they don't, it's going to go bad. And that's the one thing that I think is ambassadors are essentially sellouts. If you take the ambassador program, you have sold out. You are not for the Magic the Gathering community. I don't think you really have a good place in the Magic the Gathering community, because you hurt average players. You truly hurt players. So you can't say, oh, I'm helping the game or anything. No, you're hurting players. You're using your large platform to deceive, lie, and cheat people out of essentially their money. Even when you're opening up stuff and you know it's not a good set, or you know there's a very big positive and negative to a set, you're not going to share that with people. So in fact, you're worse than people who sell counterfeit cards. Again, this is, I think, the reality of it, and nobody really wants to talk about that, and that's why I constantly share this stuff, and I constantly bring it to your attention, because if you're like myself and you're just going bonkers watching content sometimes, and you just don't understand why you're not liking Magic like you once were, block all the ambassadors and you're going to have a lot more fun. And that's something I can guarantee. The best thing I ever did for my mental health and to actually enjoy Magic still was blocking all the ambassadors and having fun with Magic the Gathering again. And that's what it's all about. So if you want to have fun again, block them all, play Magic, tabletop Magic, have fun with it, and that's what matters. Again, if you like content like this, hit the like and follow button, comment your experience and thoughts down below. I'm always curious what other people have to say. I mean, I can be wrong. And if you like these, like, great. Like, I don't hate the people. It's what the culture has created, unfortunately. That's the thing I have a big problem with. Because, again, they were all like us at one point, and they were normal players who criticized sets and told you, hey, this set was bad versus this set was good, or if you're a fan of this, stick with this and stay away from this. And they don't do that anymore. It's not like educational or any of that. It's literally sales now. And it's real-time commercials. And that's why. So I hope you have a good one. I hope this helps your mental health. Block, maybe follow me. I don't know. Block me. I don't know. I will never become a Magic the Gathering ambassador. So you wouldn't have to worry about that. But I hope that you have a beautiful day. Stay sober, because that's what it's